Hey, how's it going everyone? I hope that you're all having an amazing day. In this video we're going to go over all of the new updates and all of the new changes that were just released in the 1.18 update for Call of Duty Warzone. Do me a favor, and if this video helps you out in any way, shape, or form, then hit the like button on it, because every single like helps me out a ton. But without any further ado, let's jump right on into it. I want to disclaimer this video and just bring up the fact that I'm only going to be going over Warzone specific information, because Warzone is actually the only version of this game that I play. I don't actually play the Modern Warfare regular multiplayer, so I'm not going to dive in depth on any of those changes. So let's start off with some new weapons that can be found on the ground and in supply boxes, and these weapons are the 725 shotgun, the MK2 carbine, the EBR-14 marksman rifle, and the .50 GS handgun. I went over all of these weapons in my video yesterday. I will put a link down to that in the description if you want to go check that out. But another change to Warzone is apparently players who disconnect in Last Stand will now drop their items when leaving the game. Also, there is a fix for a bug where the animation for the player equipping a gas mask will interrupt and block players from deploying their parachute. They also tuned close-up shotgun damage to prevent a single shotgun blast from downing a fully armored player. Though the stopping power rounds can still make this happen, this is actually a pretty big nerf if you were somebody that was really rocking that shotgun. But moving on, they added Warzone specific controller button layouts, the bumper ping and bumper ping flip layouts, and apparently those are going to make using the ping feature just a little bit easier. Moving on to some changes that happened in the plunder game mode. Apparently players can no longer stack self-revive kits, and also players that are spectating but down still get the plunder payouts from contracts, but only at 40% of the value paid to the living players. And there also has been some fixes to help prevent hitching when interacting with cash deposit helicopters and recon contracts. Now we're moving on into just some general battle royale fixes. They did a fix for a rare bug that allowed players to equip 2 riot shields if they had 2 different camos, but only one of the shields would appear on the player. They also made it easier to see which item is selected while using a buy station. They updated the button layout for equipment while using a gamepad. They also fixed a bug for players that are not receiving a banner on the top right of the screen for allies or enemies initiating kill streaks. They did a fix that is now preventing bullets that hit the riot shield from depleting a player's armor. Also, if a player flies the recon drone out of bounds, the player will hear the out of bounds countdown timer, but will not see the countdown splash on their screen. That has been fixed. There also was a fix for various and potential exploits. They're not going to get into specifics there, but they fixed them. There also was some field upgrade fixes where they fixed a bug where some field upgrades were not ending at the end of the pre-match. Also, players will now get a kill when someone that you've downed disconnects from the game. And they also reduced the amount of cash given for averting a bounty. And the last bit of information that we have, but a huge change coming into the game, is that they increased the price of a loadout drop within the buy station to $8,500. This is actually a really big change. That is a steep price increase, but to me that makes sense, because with the loadout drop you're getting weapons that have all the attachments that you want and that you're entirely comfortable with, so it makes sense to have it cost a little bit more. But man, $2,500 is a lot. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that big steep price increase. But other than that, that is all of the information that I have for this video. Be sure to stick around and watch the rest of the gameplay if you want to watch me clutch out my first ever victory royale in Call of Duty Warzone. It was insane. It was clutch. I definitely My heart was racing, but that's all for me. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I am out.
Hey, it worked. Loadout or no?
I don't know, man. If you want to risk running, no. I don't think we have enough.
Dude, the loadout's free. The loadout's right here. Oh. There's a friendly loadout that's already landed.
Oh, I got you, got you, got you.
Yeah, sounds like it.
If you want to risk going for that, I'm not. I'm gonna hold this building in the storm. Where the fuck
Oh,
am I?
great.
Compared to you guys, there you are. I'll try and cover you from this building once I get over to.
Coming back to you, Jeff. I just want a weapon, a different weapon.
Did you get it? Did you get this loadout?
Yeah. I got it.
Nice.
Sure.
Recording.
I'm gone. Close the door. Why don't you close?
I don't see anybody directly to the west of us. I'm scared to peek this door though, because people storm camp, man. People really ride the storm in this game.
Only 25 left. Keep up the good work.
Let's figure out where the circle's
Gas
gonna
is
go.
closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
I'm gonna move up just a little bit, not a whole lot. We're gonna be the ones storm riding now. We have people northeast, northwest, southwest of us. We have people southwest of us. They're in that building over there, over by where that loadout drop is. We're right behind you, Jake. Nice. Nice, I didn't even see that kid.
Down one.
Tony just got knocked. Tony just got knocked.
Yeah, people over here.
Popping smoke!
Tony got knocked.
Nothing hit!
They're over here behind us.
Yeah, I had somebody who was right in front of me too. I'm gonna try and pop some shields.
Oh, he got me. He got me as I was climbing the fence. Didn't have a choice. It was that or the storm, bro.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. To the left. Keep the pressure on.
He's like taking his gas mask off and it's canceling the animation. Alright, let's go. Push out through the back. Through the back. This way, this way. They're right on the other side of this fence, right where I'm at. Downed one.
Gas is closing in.
Confirmed. I don't know if they can jump over this fence or not.
They're behind us. He flanked the back.
5 left.
He didn't have to jump over
It's
the
all up
fence,
to you
bro.
now. Go for the win.
I didn't know he could flank the back, dog. That's my bad.
Three, bro.
How many people?
UV4, sorry.
Gas
5
inbound.
people left.
Safe zone
Squads, you
relocated.
and me.
You gotta slot this bastard down.
Oh my god! 2v1.
1v1?
an outrigger.
Primary objective complete.
Let's get it! Let's go! Let's f***ing go, Jeff!